taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Dukes will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions offense will have first crack at this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
He's got it on the right. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So James Madison's offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Running back searching for a hole. Runs through the tackle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another first down. To the air. It's Denson. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
On third and short, the power run here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Going for the marker on the ground. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
It's complete to the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Back to pass, it's Denson. Using his legs to buy some time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Gonna run it. It's Dennis. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Touchdown, James Madison. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Dukes are threatening on 1st and goal. The give. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Dukes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun, fighting off the defender.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Quick handoff. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Heaves it on the run. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Got his man downfield. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's second and goal. Defense showing blitz here. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open...
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Number 17.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Pittsburgh. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Denson. They're working that left side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Dennis. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, better look out. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Fired in from the red zone for the score. extra point here would tie the game.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Holds it in and looking upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Dukes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Return goes out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Using his feet. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Denson. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
They'll move the tight end. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. This time on target. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end, and they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, James Madison.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He smashes his way through again. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and still on his feet. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Williams. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play.
Second down.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt and from the right side. Oh, they block it. Scoop it up and going the other way. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Pressure coming. He's moving out of the pocket. At the 45 on his way.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Denson. Rushes on him. Zings it complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Dukes! Great job by the back on the option. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Auburn is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there on the Plains, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 35 to Old Dominion. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, and you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Turning it on. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
All right, David, as someone that loves defense and sound defense, how would you evaluate their job fitting that play?
To quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Defense is about making the ball go where you want it to go. Like guys doing their job and fitting it to the second-level player correctly. That was a clinical.
Touchdown, Penn State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Going to try to get it himself. He's got an open man. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. They're going to run it. Hard running there. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Denson. Steps away. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now. Just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day now.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
42, Penn State, 21.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big
breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. Plows through the defense. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the ground game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. How about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They'll ride the hot hand. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback making checks. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Denson. Under fire. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return. All change. They take over. 43.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. He'll take it himself. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Got his man. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 17.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Dennis. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Denson. Caught close to the marker, it's Hoffman. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. Powers through the defender. Gets it past the marker. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He has been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
Finds his man. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun. Going for 6. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Here comes the Heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Found a seam. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. That's caught. It's Dennis. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Dukes are on the move. To the air on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Murphy. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Dukes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Quickly complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Oh, they're after him. Got a hand on it near the goal line.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay.
Looking for the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, James Madison. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Out of the shotgun on third down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That is exactly what you want from your quarterback. Hanging in there, letting the route develop, throwing the football down the field while you're getting hit, and the receiver does the rest and runs into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the fourth time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Got his man on the right. Push down for the tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. On the move to his left. Slithers into space.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Swings it out to his running back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Working that left side now. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, I think the running back is showing you his experience and his awareness. I love that run, not so much about the game. I love the fact that he didn't run out of bounds. A lot of younger guys probably would have done that. You've got the lead here late. You want to bleed the clock. Really, really smart decision that time by the running back.
I think you run that ball right there knowing that I'm going to run it again on 4th down. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I got another play. Nice job by that defensive line, not getting moved around, making a play. They got to get one more stand right here.
Trying to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. On the move, it's Avan. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped.